back to my channel. Oh my gosh, it's hot in here. I'm just basically gonna say the stuff that I did, just dumb decisions, very dumb decisions. When you have a lot of money in front of your face and you're young, it's like 50-50. You go very responsible or very irresponsible. So unfortunately, I was one of them very irresponsible ones. Lip gloss is fire, get you some. Y'all see me put it on in every video. I carry this shit around with me everywhere. The bougie experience, get you some. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through a list of what I did in my 20s. I've had a lot of things humble me to the point where I know now that obviously I'm in a good place. I've always been in a good place. It was just like I could have did stuff differently with my money. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you want to become a YouTuber, these are things you shouldn't do unless you like really know what you're doing. I'm just gonna go off of thought because I thought I wrote it down, but clearly I didn't. So we're just gonna go off the first thoughts that come to my brain. Financial decision number 1 was buying a bunch of clothes that I just did not wear. Buying a bunch of shoes that I did not wear. I was like a shoe freak in high school. And, you know, I really started making money when I was like probably right when I turned 20. I'm pretty sure right when I turned 20 or around the time I turned 20. Your girl would buy all the shoes that came out. I didn't care. Well, I had to like them. I didn't like care if I had an outfit to go with them. I kind of just bought them because I wanted to buy them. I don't know. Don't do that. Don't just go and splurge on clothes. Like if you really want the clothes, then do it. I would go to the mall like once a week, once every couple days. Like the people in like certain stores like Windsor and like the shoe stores knew who I was. That's not good. If they know who you are, you're there a little too much and you need to back up a little bit. Don't go crazy on the clothes. Especially I was buying clothes that like I didn't even like how I looked in. I just bought them because I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight. Your girl's starting that now, so can't wait until I can fit into them clothes. You know how many clothes I've given away because I did not like how I looked in them? I still have to go through my closet now, sis. Okay. The second thing is, now I want to say that these are not in order, they're just off the top of my brain. The second thing I would say is financing a really expensive car. I'm financing one and leasing one, and I've had these since I was either 21 or like right when I turned 22. So I still got my Range Rover. So I have a Range Rover. It was $80,000. At the time it was brand new. It was I got it in 2017, so however old I was in 2017. I don't really think anybody had it like that. I ended up getting it, boo. And that car payment is a little too much. Like, you think this will be my forever car, which I'll keep my Range Rover, okay? It's a dumb decision, but I'm still doing it. My Range Rover, that is like my dream car. That was my dream car, was a Range Rover. I was saying my dream car was a Range Rover before I even had the thoughts of being on YouTube. Range Rover, especially that one, I'm never getting rid of that one. Sorry, it's just gonna have to be my dumb decision forever. My car was $1,000 a month, okay? And I used to split it. I ended up taking over the car myself. So your girl pays $1,000 by herself just on a car. That's just one car. I have another car. I have a Mercedes CLA 250 C, that's a nest, but C. That one is actually leased and it's $700 a month. Y'all not judge me in the comments because I feel like, ooh, I'm just putting way too much money. That's just the cars on its own. Then we have car insurance. So if you add up $1,000 and $700, $1,700. Car insurance is $300 for both cars. The more expensive car you have, the more expensive your car insurance is gonna be. And then on top of that, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that when you have an SUV, your insurance is higher because they're more likely to flip over, I guess. I spent about $2,000 a month on my car. So that means that I guarantee have to make $2,000 a month just to pay my notes, okay? I don't recommend getting a note. You should just save it till you can pay it off, honestly. And then 2, do not lease a car. Finance it. Now the difference between financing and leasing, did not know this until I got my leased car, and I didn't even know when I got it. Like, I didn't know like the specific. Financing is get a loan from the bank. You are basically paying the bank until you're paid off. Once you're paid off, you can keep the car. Leasing, I think you go through the company that it comes through. Like, I'm leased through Mercedes because I have a Mercedes. I don't know if that's specific. You're giving them money to basically rent the car, and then when the lease is up, you gotta give it back. And they give you a limited amount of miles. And if you mess up the car, which cars messed up because people want to get a car accident, which wasn't my girlfriend. Let me say that. I let too many people drive my car, okay? That was my fault. And when it's messed up, you have to get it fixed. But I mean, you don't have to. You have to get it fixed before you take it back, because if you don't, they're just gonna charge you, and they're gonna charge you the highest price they have because they're it's like the actual company, you know? Them lease cars, just pay your own car off. Just save, for real. And saving is so fun. I save, bro. Like, your girl save. And I've accumulated a lot of money in my lifetime, okay? I've saved a lot and then blown it. And I'm gonna talk about that right now. You should definitely just save for a car, period. Just save for it, or just put a lot of money down, because then your note will be lower. Saving. I make make a good amount of money on YouTube. Obviously, I'm making a lot because I'm still on it. I made more before, okay? I made a lot more, and I was saving so good. And then like I would go on these little trips here and there out the country, and I would blow my savings. I'm just gonna tell y'all, I'm just letting it all out in this video. Fuck it, why not? I had some money saved up. I'm not even gonna tell y'all how much I had saved up, but I had a good amount of money saved up. I went to Hawaii, and it was raining the whole time I was there, so it was kind of like all you could do is shop. I spent probably about $10,000 just on a trip, and that's not even like paying for like the rental or the hotel. It had, some of it had to do with activities. I spent it on stuff, materialistic stuff. Materialistic stuff gets you nowhere. It gets you a nice Instagram picture, and that's it. I got some Louis Vuitton shoes in there. I don't remember everything I got, but I know I got the Louis Vuitton sandals, and then I also got a Michael Kors purse. I got like 2 of them because I wanted a white purse while I was out there. It was dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Save your money, okay? So my next thing that I'm going to talk about is don't rent, y'all. As soon as you like get a good like steady job, like I have friends back at home that like, I don't know if they buy homes, but I'm just giving you an example. Like I know a friend that is like set, like she's already been through college and she has her degree and she has her like forever job, like her dream job. That's the time you need to buy a home. Don't rent anymore. I don't feel like it's just not smart. Renting versus buying a house, for people that don't know, I don't know those specific, like the dig down deep specifics. All I know is that you're wasting your money 100% when you're renting. I've lived at homes that I've had homes that were $3,800 a month, 45, we're just gonna say 45,000. So that's 45,000. That's 45,000 that literally just went to somebody else, and I have nothing to prove for it anymore. After I paid it off, you move out, or you can stay, but like you move out and that's it. $45,000 gone. I lived somewhere where the rent was 58 I think, 5858 or 5855. It was $5,000, 800 and something. Okay, that's way too much. And then you times that by 12, that's 70,000. Okay, so those were just 2 houses that I lived in, but I did not pay. So basically me by myself, I wasn't the only one paying the rent, so I wasn't all that money in there. Me by myself would be, I put $57,000 into homes, and that's just me living in Arizona. I've lived in houses back in Indiana. That's just me living in Arizona. 57. You know what I would do with 57 right now? Like, no. And then I moved into this house. I was paying $3,000 a month, but it was huge, okay? Because listen, I was paying $3,000 a month at my apartment that I lived at 2018. I lived in this apartment. I was paying $3,000 a month for a 3-bedroom apartment. It was because of the area. So that's why I hope my places were like that, because it was the area. And then I moved to a different area and I was paying $3,000, but I was paying $3,000 for a really big house. That's $36,000 right there, just going straight into a home. Thank God I moved out that home, because me and Jamila decided to just move in together, and we don't need all that space. It was kind of pointless. I just bought the house because I like big houses. I still like big houses, but your girl don't need all that right now. And I'm trying to buy, okay? I'm not gonna keep wasting my money in a home. Is not gonna be my forever home, okay? I'm not doing it no more, so therefore not living there no more. You just can't, like with YouTube, and I want to say this very loud and clear, with YouTube you cannot depend on a check forever. When you're a YouTuber, please, like me, and that's where I got stuck at, like you need to make sure that you have something else in line. And it's not even in line, like you can still invest into whatever you're wanting to do. Like how I'm wanting to start interior design, which I should have did a long time ago. That's gonna like benefit me on 2 things, because I could do it in regular life and on social media. And then if YouTube decides to crash tomorrow and says that they're just deleting everybody's stuff, I would have interior design backed up right behind me. Therefore, I think that's, you should not depend on a YouTube check forever. If you want to depend on it to get to a point where you can like do something else off of it too, like some people want to become artists, like rappers, make a YouTube channel, fucking blow your shit up, and then be a rapper. Or if you want to, I don't know, be a model, like do fashion videos, and then people hit you up. I think it's a good idea to just build your stuff up, and then right as you're at your peak, find something else you want to do too. Do not stick to YouTube, because them checks fluctuate, boo. There is never a straight check. When you work a regular job, you know, okay, I'm working 40 hours a week. I'm making $10 an hour. So I'm gonna get 400 every 2 weeks or week, whatever the fuck it is. You know, I haven't worked a regular job in forever, but still, you just know what you're gonna get. And then you know, if I take off this day, I'm gonna lose this money. You know, YouTube, it's a hit or miss. Like, it's literally, you get the check or you don't. Don't be too dependent on that check. Another one I would like to say is not saving for taxes. Let's talk about taxes. I started YouTube in 2016. I started sometime around there. I'm pretty sure it was 2016. I was not informed that you had to take out your own taxes, okay? My hair. I was not informed that I had to take out my own taxes, so your girl didn't save up for taxes. Didn't save up. Basically, I don't know if this is true now. I don't know if they changed it up, but this is what I know. When you're doing YouTube, they take out their cut and that's it. They give you the rest. Beat it, bada boom. That's it. You got to take care of your own taxes, so you have to say, okay, I'm going to take 10% out of every check and then that'll go towards taxes. Or I'll take out 20% and that'll go towards taxes. My eye hurts. So you need to make sure that you take out them taxes, boo. You'll get hit with that bill and you'll be mind blown, okay? You have to save for taxes. It's very important because if you're making $1 million a year, they're gonna get your ass. They're gonna take you to jail, boo. And they're gonna start garnishing your checks. They don't play. So you need to save up for your taxes and don't be a Crissy. Okay, I've never saved up for taxes ever. I'm doing now, but before didn't really know how serious and didn't really care, okay? And I should have cared because I have a warrant. No, I'm just joking. It's really serious, okay guys? It's really serious. You need to get your taxes done. They don't take any type of social security. They don't take nothing out your checks, okay? They take out their little percentage and that's it. You get the rest. They're like, you need to figure out how to do it on your own, which I feel like is very smart, even though I fell to be a victim. But I think it's really smart to do that. If you're gonna do your own business, because you being a YouTuber, you're basically your own business. I have my own business. I'm not even saying professional business. I'm saying on the standpoint of you are you're self-employed. So I feel like it's teaching you some type of like responsibility, and that's it. That's the tea. Another thing I want to say, and oh my gosh, if I can find, like, usually Southwest, I normally fly through Southwest. If I can find like a receipt, or not a receipt, but like a history of how many times I flew, y'all gonna be like, what is wrong with this girl? I took so many unnecessary flights. I would go to Cali for a day for no reason, and I would do it tomorrow. Well, obviously in this time, like, it's really cheap, but on a regular basis, like when life's back to normal, it's not cheap. It's like $500, and I would do that all the time. I flew so much. I'm gonna see if I can find something on here. I flew so much, it was disgusting. Like, I would go anywhere. Or like trips that I wanted to go, like, oh, I want to go to Vegas for the weekend. I would get up and go to Vegas that weekend. Jamila could tell you, when we first met, I just got up, but we didn't fly, but I just got up and was like, let's just go to Cali this weekend. I used to fly everywhere for no reason. When I first moved here, I went back to India. I went back to Indiana like once every 6 months. I mean, not once every 6 months, one time every month for 6 months. Going to Indiana from Arizona is not cheap, okay? So just don't do unnecessary flights and book ahead, just like you would regularly do. I don't know, when you have a lot of money in front of your face and you're young, you're like, I'm gonna do everything I just never thought I could do right now. One thing that I could say that I never did though, well, I didn't do as much as other people do. That's their money. If they're doing whatever, then that's fine. But like, just me personally, I never bought a bunch of like designer stuff. Well, no, okay. If you consider Giuseppe's designer, which I guess you do, then I didn't buy that much stuff, okay? When I first got money, all I buy is Giuseppe's. And then after that, I moved here and then I got some Jimmy Choo. I always wanted a Gucci purse, but I just couldn't get myself to like spend that much. I don't know why, because I spent that much on other stuff. I do have one Gucci purse and it's like one of those little like belt purses. And then I got Jimmy Choo, I got Louis Vuitton, I got some Gucci sandals. Okay, let me rephrase that. I didn't buy it as often. I don't wear it though. Like, I don't wear my Louis Vuittons outside to the mall. Like, those are like special event stuff, and even on special events, I would pick regular stuff over the designer stuff. I don't even think, the only purse I have that's designer is Gucci. That's it. Even though other purses are very nice, but I just couldn't get myself to buy like a really expensive purse. I don't know why. I would buy really expensive shoes, really expensive belts, like all that stuff, but like when it came to purses, I'm like, no. Which I don't understand why, because your girl's like faithful with purses, and I keep up with my purses, so I don't know. Dumbest decision I've made is buy a bunch of computers. Let me tell y'all, I have one Big Mac, like Like a Big Mac. No, I have like the most expensive Mac you can get, which was like 27. I think it ended up being like damn near 3,000. And then I bought two. If we want to be technical, I don't have both, but I bought two. I bought computers like it was nothing, like it was like a sandwich. And then I probably went through probably 3 different Mac laptops. They were all probably the same price. I think they were all around 1,300 to 1,500. I bought Apple Watches. I've had 2 Apple Watches. Don't even know where they're at. What else does Apple have? I bought in like 3 iPads, sold 2. I still have my other one that I'm trying to sell, which I'm selling for $350. So if you want it, let me know, because your girl is just not trying to have that shit. I bought 2 regular laptops for me playing Sims until I bought my $2,000 computer. I can show y'all the receipt to that too. I don't know why I'm on the side of the screen. I just noticed that. Let's just give like an estimate. I want to like give an estimate on how much I spent.
Both computers were $2,500, and we're being generous, okay? I'll say $1,300 for the what, like 3 laptops, and that's already $8,900 right there. And my $2,000 computer, that's $10,000. And then at my Apple Watches, but I don't know how much Apple Watches are, around 300, so that's 600. And then on top of that, iPads, which the one that I have now is like the biggest one, it's a 10.9 inch, 10 inch, I don't know, 10 inch, the biggest one. That was like 350. And then my other 2, I'll probably say around 150, and like I said, it'd be nice if there's 2 of them, so that's 300.
I've spent about $1,200, and that's literally the estimate, so I know it's higher on electronics. Oh, and then phones. Oh my gosh, I've sold most of my phones. If I had them phones right now, I would literally show you guys. I know where 2 phones are right now. One of them broke because I shattered it, and I'm pissed because it had a lot of important stuff on there, and I shattered it. Like I threw it against the floor really hard. Don't throw stuff when you're mad. I don't do that anymore, but I threw it against the floor and it shattered everywhere. I tried to get it fixed, but it was bent, and 2, the screen was cracked, and they said that they could have gotten into it, but it was dead when I threw it. So basically I don't have that anymore. I'm gonna say an estimate, since I've been making money, I've probably bought myself about 5 phones. No, 7. I have 3 phones on my line, okay? 2 of them I don't use. My girlfriend uses one, my mom uses one. So that's just, and those are the I think they're both the 10s. I have an 8 and theirs are 10s, whatever. So I'd probably say about 7, because before this phone, I've had for sure, because I sold 2 and then I have 2, 6, 7. I've had 7 phones. I've bought 7 phones, because when one would crack, and I'm talking about the littlest like crack, I would go buy another one. I'm gonna say that each one was $900, and like I said, that's being very generous. Well, I did get my girlfriend her phone for her birthday, so technically, and that was like $1,500. So we gonna do 900 times 7 plus 1,500, $7,800 on just phones since I've made money. And this is why I say, bro, be smart. I am so much more smarter than I was when I first started making money, because I've had this phone for years. I've literally had this phone for years. Like, when did the 8 Plus come out? Hold on. So it came out in 2017, so I have had this phone since 2017, because I got it right when they released it. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what else to say. That is one thing. Your girl was going crazy on electronics. And then the last thing I'm gonna say, that I'm probably gonna think this up as I'm editing this, but another thing was a drone. I bought a drone, got rid of it when I moved. Didn't sell it, just got rid of it. Dumb. These are the wrong financial decisions that I have made in my 20s so far. You know, your girl's in her 20s. It is what it is. I'm so much smarter though, and I feel like if that didn't happen, it would have happened eventually, and I would have just been in a very messed up situation. So I'm very grateful. I'm grateful spending that much money. I don't regret it. I regret a couple things. I don't kind of regret it, but you know, it is what it is. You can't take it back now. What am I supposed to do? Take everything back? I don't think so, boo. So that's it. It is what it is. That's all I can say. I don't really have nothing else to say. I'm just disgusted. I never really calculated how much I spent, I guess. All right, that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys like this video down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you follow all my social media. I do have merch. The link is in the description below. Everything's in the description below. At the end of the video is my social media, so make sure you go follow. Love you guys. Bye.